Welcome guys, Move with Dr. Mike class today. We're doing things a little bit differently. Normally we provide exercises that focus on strengthening, that focus on stamina and endurance and really get your heart rate up. But this time we're going to do things a little bit different with going over a seated yoga session. So these are some simple poses that you can do. All we're really going to need today is a chair. Now, if you have access to a stationary chair, that is going to be the preferred option so that you're not swiveling and moving around. But if you only have a rolling chair, that is totally okay. Just do your best to make sure that your feet are flat on the ground while you're performing these. So you have a good base of support. And you want to have enough room so that you can spread your legs and spread your arms and you're not bumping into anything. So we're going to walk through 7 different poses, and they are going to be addressing flexibility of the shoulders, the upper back, the neck, even in the hips. So if you're anyone struggling with hip stiffness, hip pain, or even shoulder tightness, which we all kind of struggle with if we're using any sort of laptop or computer, then these are going to be helpful for you. So let's go and get started with the first pose. And what we're focusing on now is just kind of warming up the body. And all we're going to do is reach our arms up and overhead and stretch our arms, keeping the arms as straight as possible. And then we're going to come back down nice and slow. So the purpose of each of these poses is to go slow and controlled. Arms are straight. You're going to inhale. Watch your hands go up towards the ceiling. And then you're going to exhale on the way down. We're going to do one more of those. Inhale, arms are straight, sit up nice and tall, and exhale. All right, now with all of these poses, we want to make sure that we're keeping a good erect posture. What that means is we're not slouching and sitting in our chair. We're really sitting up nice and tall. So when you hear me say sit up tall, that's what I'm thinking of, is really pulling up those shoulders in that posture and that head up towards the ceiling. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is a pigeon pose. So it doesn't matter which side you start with. We're focusing on the hips now. So you're going to use your hands to cross the leg over the knee there. You're going to feel a stretch behind the hip, which is where we want to feel it. And if you already feel a gentle stretch there, we're going to hang out there for about 20 seconds. Now, if you want to step up this stretch or make it a little more challenging, you can always lean your chest forward. So hinge at the hip and lean your chest forward. You're going to feel more of a stretch on the back of the hip. Okay. So we'll go about 15 to 20 seconds on one side. And then you'll move back. And now we're going to try the other side. Typically, we all have one side that's tighter than the others. My right side is typically my tighter side. And I usually just support the forearm over the knee there. You can lean forward to feel more of a stretch there, or you might just be comfortable or uncomfortable in this position here, just feeling the exact stretch where you want to feel it there. So focus on your breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Working on your flexibility can be challenging at times, especially if you're focusing on a targeted area that you struggle with. So make sure you're breathing through that. We're going to go one more time on each side because I like to really give the hips some self-care and really address the tightness there from the sitting that we do. So you're switching to the other side. If you have the ability to hinge forward and lean forward, feel a deeper stretch in the back of the hip, go ahead and do that. Very good. And we'll switch one more time the other side. Focus on elongating the spine, sitting up nice and tall. If you have the ability to gently lean your body forward, it's totally okay. One of my favorite stretches here. Okay, good. So feet are back on the ground, nice and flat. We'll start with our hands on our knees. We're gonna work through a cat-cow. So basically, our first position is going to be rounding the back, tucking our chin, really getting a nice flex posture. And then we're gonna reverse that posture by looking up, arching the back, sticking our chest up, looking up to the ceiling, and extending the spine. So we're going into flexion and then extension of the spine, and you're going nice and slow. We're gonna go through 3 repetitions in each motion. So think tuck your chin, keep the hands on the knees, round the back as much as you can. And then we're extending, looking up, stick the chest out, arch the back, pull those shoulder blades back. And we're gonna gently just keep moving through those 2 movements. If you haven't done this before, it's going to feel abnormal. It's going to feel odd. You're moving your spine through different motions, but it's very healthy for your body versus keeping it in just one stuck motion. So the key is we're trying to improve segmental movement of the spine, and working on different poses can help you do that, being more intentional about those movements. Very good. All right. Now we're going to settle into the next stretch. So let's have you separate your feet, get a good base of support on your chair. And now you're going to gently fold over. We call this a forward fold. So now you're allowing your hips to hinge. You're going to feel a stretch on the inner thigh. If you can touch your hands on the ground, that's terrific. If you can't, you can choose to support yourself on your legs, on your shins. Okay, so you're gonna stretch out the inner thigh, and then you can also stretch out the lower back. Now, if reaching to the ground is too difficult, you can always just support yourself with your forearms in between your thighs and get this nice flexion of the lower spine. That's a good modification for you to make. But if you have the ability to touch the ground, go ahead and fold over, feel the stretch on the inner thigh and lower back. Hang out here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and sit back up for me. Shake it all out. Hopefully you guys are feeling good by now. Moving on to the next pose, which is our windmill. Now here, this is going to start to open up our upper spine, thoracic spine, and get some rotation in our trunk. Because a lot of us are just sitting and we're driving and we're in one plane, one position, right? We're typing one plane. Now we're gonna restore some of this rotation. So, keeping your feet in a very similar position, we're gonna start with one side. And I'm gonna take my right hand and I'm gonna reach down towards my inside of my right foot. With the opposite hand, I'm going up towards the ceiling. So notice also my gaze and my head is following my left hand. Okay? Once I reach down towards the ground, I'm going to take a couple deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. After 2 breaths on one side, you're gonna sit up. And now we're gonna do the other side. Take the left hand, reach it on the inside of the left foot. Opposite hand goes straight up to the ceiling. Make sure you lengthen that arm, keep it straight. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's go ahead and do that one more time on each side. You probably feel that in the lower back as well. Really great. Starting with the right hand down to the right foot. Left hand up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let the shoulder fall back towards the side. And we'll switch one more time on the opposite side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Alrighty. Now, if your chair has armrest, this will be difficult. You can just stay seated where you're at. If they don't, then you can always turn your body so we can use the back of the chair for support. So basically what you're going to do now is we're going to add in some just gentle trunk rotations. And all you're going to do now is grab onto the back of the chair and slowly rotate backwards towards the chair. So you're going to think about twisting your spine. And we're not rotating excessively. We're just creating some nice rotation, getting a good stretch through the core muscles and the hips. You're going to take a deep breath. And as you exhale, let's see if you can sink in and get some more rotation. So I'm going to show you from this view so you know what's going on. Okay, inhale and exhale. So you're rotating with that exhale, trying to go a little bit further. You're going to do 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. So if you've done one side, you're obviously going to work on the other side. So if you have the ability to turn towards your chair, let's go ahead and do that. Grab a hold of your chair, get that good rotation. Inhale and exhale. Really try to rotate that spine as much as you can. Inhale, exhale. Let's have you guys do one more. Inhale and exhale. All right, very good, guys. We have a couple more poses and we are going to be finished with today. We're going to move on to a warrior pose. So we're starting by taking the right leg and we're setting it out to the side of the chair. You might need to sit forward at the front of your chair so you have good base of support. So right leg goes outside to the side of the chair and the right foot is going to be pointing towards your right. With the left leg, now it's going to be extending out to the side. So I'm searching to try to get full knee extension, keeping the leg fully straight. Now, what I'm going to do is gently turn my hips towards my right side and now working on bringing my arms straight up towards the ceiling. Nice thing about this one is it's going to open up your hip, okay? And it's going to help open up and elongate your spine. Take a couple deep breaths. Inhale, extend, and exhale. We're going to hold that position for another 10 seconds. Really reach up towards the ceiling. Focus on getting a good firm grip of the ground with your feet. Make sure that back leg is nice and straight. And exhale. Couple more seconds. Really reach up towards the ceiling. Think about extending that hip. Feel a nice stretch. And relax. Very good. Now we're going to go to the other side. So we're resetting our body. Left leg goes to the outside. That left foot is now facing towards my left. Opposite leg is straight out to the side. Leg is as straight as possible. As straight as possible. Now from this position, once again, our hips are now turning towards the left. We're reaching up towards the ceiling. Feeling a deep stretch of the hips. Trying our best to keep that back leg nice and straight. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Keep those feet planted firmly on the ground. Inhale and exhale. Really reach those hands up to the ceiling. Lengthen the arms. Inhale and exhale. Very good, guys. Very good. We're going to finish off with just some relaxation, breathing, just to kind of reset our body to finish off this yoga session. Hands are going to go on your knees. You're going to sit up nice and tall. What I want us all to do is 3 deep breaths. I want you to close your eyes for this. Allow the body to just move however it wants to move right now. Close your eyes. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Use this as a way to relax, reset your body, check in with yourself for today. You spent a great amount of time focusing on your mobility. Slow things down. Let's take one more deep breath into the nose and out through the mouth. Alrighty guys, thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this chair yoga session. Great mobility work, and we will see you in the next class.